Hey everybody, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back to what is going to be the inaugural run in the new Woodyard that is now completely under a roof. If you missed the last video, I gave you guys a quick tour, but we'll do one more right now. So every piece of equipment that we used to have out in the weather, out in the sun, is now under a roof. And I've got everything loaded up and ready to go. We've got a log on the sawmill. I've got a log over here for the Easton Made 37D. And I've got a log deck full for the Yappa 365 Firewood processor. Now, one log on each piece of equipment is not a lot, but I just want to do a series of short tests here to see, as far as loading raw materials onto the pieces of equipment, processing, getting rid of waste, pulling off finished goods, how does the whole flow work? Are there any bottlenecks or are there any kinks that need to be worked out before I start moving a lot of logs into place? So that's going to be kind of the goal here today, is run every piece of equipment and see if there's any kinks that need worked out. All right, so I don't see any issues with the Yappa Firewood processor. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these extra logs that didn't make it into the basket, and then we'll go ahead and try out the Easton Made 37D. The biggest benefit I see so far is being in here in the shade. It is about 85 degrees out today. It is hot, and even though I'm still sweating, it's manageable. You know, it's not that bad when you're just roasting in the sun. I can't do that. I'm like a vampire. Which is why I've never made much firewood in the past in the summertime. I've always waited until fall, winter, and early spring to do my firewood. But now, even on an 85-degree day, now that I have shade, I could still come down here and make firewood. All right, so I had to stop and take a break to cut some grass while it was still light out, because I know that we put lights in this building, so I might as well cut grass while the sun is shining, and then I can come down here and turn the lights on and mill up this log after the sun goes down. So let's go ahead and flip on this light real quick. Now, we have flipped these lights on before, but what I want to see, since we're testing things out, is what is it like to actually work out here under these lights. From the looks of it, it's going to be pretty good. There we go, guys. Everything went off without a hitch. The entire wood yard is now under a roof, and I am loving every minute of it. It is 11:30 at night right now, and normally I would have been inside for 2 or 3 hours by now, and I was still able to come out here, get the grass cut during the day today, and then come out here and mill lumber at night. And this is my first time ever milling maple, and oh my God, is this stuff beautiful. I'm really looking forward to getting this stuff dried out and getting it up in the woodworking shop. Good looking stuff. And just, you know, a short amount of time, I think I got 20 boards milled. Got a couple ones that need edged here, and then I still have at least 4 more boards to get cleaned off the bottom there. But yeah, we got 1 basket on the Yappa, 1 basket on the Eastimate 37D. The Eastimate axis we didn't run, but I mean, this machine here is old reliable. I know it's going to work here. I do have these 3 lights on a separate switch to conserve, again, battery power, but I have these 5 on one because, you know, I'll be using those 2 machines and the sawmill most. You can kind of see how I plan on using the axis over here, taking all of my offcuts or short ends off of the Yappa and resplitting them. Normally, stuff like this, I would just throw into a basket and burn it up in big bonfires or put it in the wood stove in the shop. But since I have the axis right here, I might as well go ahead and split it up a little bit smaller and make it easier to burn. Now, the only slight hiccup that I could see potentially being a problem in the future, it was not tonight, but is whenever I take a log off of the mill to turn it, I've got to be really careful about hitting that post right there. That's right on the corner of the building. You know, I could potentially move the sawmill down another foot or 2, but I really don't want to get in the way of getting these baskets out of here. So I think probably what I'll do is I'll keep the excavator further away that way, so as I'm bringing stuff back into the mill, I've got a little bit better visibility of that post and I can keep an eye on it. So yeah, guys, like I said, it is 11:30 right now. I think I flipped on the lights at 9. So we've got 2.5 hours of runtime on the battery packs on the lights right now, and they are plenty sufficiently bright enough to work out here. I'm really happy that, you know, in the wintertime, it getting dark at 5 o'clock is no longer going to be an issue. Like I said before, I'm not telling anybody what to do or what kind of building to build, but I absolutely love the layout of this building. I actually got the inspiration for this building from neighbor Doug. He has a building very similar to this with, I think, 4 garage bays and then a porch lean-to just like this that he keeps his excavator and skid loader under. And when we were planning on what kind of building I wanted to put up, I was looking at that and I was like, that's not a bad idea. I could put the sawmill under that little porch area and then put some other equipment. And then we got the idea to maybe do a 12-foot lean-to off of the side. And then we said, well, if we're going to do 12, we might as well do 14, right? And I am very happy that we did a 14-foot lean-to. That is a nice space under there. So anyway, guys, I'm ecstatic about the building, the way it turned out, the lights, the equipment, how everything fits in here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.